Let's roll the intro. Hey there, Joel here, and welcome to my channel Math World. Okay, why was I doing all this dirty business over here? Let me explain it to you. Today we're going to learn about factors that affect evaporation, and one of the factor actually is larger the surface area, faster the evaporation. And we have studied two very important concepts with regards to evaporation in the previous video. If you have not watched the video, I'll link that video in at the end of this. Go ahead and check it out, but later on after you finish this video. So what happens is, now larger the surface area, faster the evaporation. So we've already discussed with regards to evaporation that evaporation always happens on the surface. So considering that this tea is in this cup, the surface that is left for the outer environment is just this much, right? But when I put the tea in the saucer, what is happening is now there is a larger surface area that is involved in this tea, because the saucer is bigger, right? So what happens is all the particles that are there on the surface will start moving from its liquid state to gaseous state, okay, causing cooling way faster than this. And that is why whenever you want to have tea, or whenever you are having something which is hot, you tend to put it in a larger container or larger plate so that the cooling becomes faster. And I'm right now too cautious whether this tea might fall on this table, so let me just drink it. Okay, so first and very important factor that we have learned is that larger the surface area, faster will be evaporation. I hope till here this part is clear. Let us learn the next point, what causes evaporation, factors that affect evaporation. What's involved with evaporation is that you can notice what is this, right? So what is happening is I'm trying to drop a little bit of liquid on this iron, and it's getting, the moment I drop it, it's getting evaporated. So what is happening? Higher the temperature, faster is the evaporation. If this thing was not hot, then it would take a little bit of extra time for evaporation to take place. So in this case, this iron is hot. That's the reason the evaporation is faster. So we have learned by now two factors, and that is higher the surface area, faster is the evaporation. Okay, you can imagine me with that tea that I was drinking. Second, higher the temperature, faster is the evaporation. Third can be if you would normally wash your clothes and put them in a rainy season, right? You usually put them, it takes a little while for clothes to dry in the rainy season as compared to summer season or even winter season. Why is that? Is because in rainy season there's a lot of humidity. What is the meaning of humidity? Water vapor. Okay, the amount of water content present in the air will be called as humidity, right? So higher the humidity, lower will be the evaporation. Now why is it like that? It's like you come home and then there was you come from a birthday party, say for example, okay, and you had nice delicious food over there and you are completely full right now, and once you're home, your mother gives you something else to eat, and you will say like, na mukhaan is na pot bollo masar ke. Okay, that is because your stomach is already full and you don't want to take in more, right? So same way, what happens when evaporation takes place? The water content, the particles which are there in liquid state, change its state, right, and go to a gaseous state. But in a normal scenario, when in any other season, there's no much water content over there, so it is easy for those particles to change state. But when there are already so many particles of water already changed, say there's a lot of humidity, that takes a lot of time. So higher the humidity, slower will be evaporation. So please keep that in mind. So 3 points we have studied, and the fourth one is related to a similar example, is that the wind speed effects. You must have seen, I have seen at least a number of times whenever in Goa, especially the tourists that come, right, and they put sometimes their towel, right, or a kerchief for the window, and they close the window, and then as they are moving, that the what is the kerchief will keep moving and it dries faster. Or you would put your clothes to dry outside even if it is at night, rather than keeping them inside your house. Or sometimes when it is rainy season, you keep them under the fan. Why? Because the wind speed, the fan that will generate wind will automatically help you to evaporate the water particles faster. So higher the surface area, okay, faster is the evaporation. Higher the temperature, again faster the evaporation. Higher the humidity, lower is the evaporation. And the fourth one is with regards to wind speed. So higher the wind speed, faster will be the evaporation. I hope these 4 factors which affect evaporation are very clear in your mind. And if you did understand, then please don't forget to hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Tell whatever you feel like in the comment section, okay? Write whatever you want to, pour your heart out. And with this, we come to the end of the first chapter of science, and that is matter in our surroundings. So if you this is the first time you're here, then I would suggest you check the entire playlist and watch all the videos, so that the concept of matter in our surroundings is way clear in your mind. And if you have understood, then you can tell someone else as well to when you watch the videos. One small fun fact, okay, is that tea which I just demonstrated wasn't hot at all, okay, because it was made quite a while back. And if you at least like my acting, then ek like to banta hai yaar, come on, okay. And till then, this is Joel saying bye to you. Ta-da.